The skies over Utah are going viral right now, and the reason is these mysterious lights.
Here it comes, here it comes.
No one knows what they are, but everyone has a theory.
When I first saw it, I thought that this was a US-made, very advanced next-generation fighter, and in fact that this would explain all the UFO sighting. It was only later to find out that that wasn't the case.
So, let's hear them out and watch the most shocking UFO sightings ever caught on camera.
Oh my god, what the is happening? What is that? What is that?
On August 5th, 2025, a hiker in England's Malvern Hills caught something strange on camera. While filming his dog at the mountaintop, a long, sleek object zipped across the sky so fast it was barely visible. It didn't look like any jet or drone, just a smooth flash that disappeared instantly. That same day, thousands of miles away in Florida, another man captured something eerily similar, racing above the beach during a thunderstorm. Two places, one design, and no clear answers about what's really flying through our skies.
Insane. Whoa, did you see that just shoot across?
Dark web clip. A grainy black and white video surfaced online, sending chills across the internet before it was mysteriously taken down. In the clip, a disc-shaped craft hovers above a wide open field, slowly releasing what look like alien paratroopers descending to the ground. Their movements are smooth and synchronized, almost too perfect to be human. No one knows who filmed it or when, but one thing's for sure, this footage feels way too real to ignore. Triangular purple craft. A strange triangular object was recently captured in the night sky, drawing curiosity from everyone who saw the video. It stayed completely still, showing no sign of movement or sound.
¿Qué es eso? ¿Qué está bien esas nubes?
What stood out most were the soft purple lights that blinked at steady intervals, giving it a clear and defined shape against the dark sky. The calm yet unusual sight left viewers wondering what kind of craft could stay that still. Guatemala sky anomaly. In September 2025, something unusual was seen over the Gulf of Guatemala. A UFO with an odd shape was spotted moving steadily through the sky, and reports claim it interfered with the optical systems of an Apache helicopter that was watching it. The object stayed in sight for a short time before fading from view. People online began talking about it quickly, debating what could have that kind of technology. The strange encounter has now become one of the most discussed sightings this year. Walmart UFO hover. A TikTok video has been making rounds online, showing a giant metallic object hovering above a Walmart parking lot.
Oh my god!
The clip was taken recently and shows blue lights glowing from the sides of the craft, giving it a very realistic appearance. People watching the footage pointed out how steady it looked in the air, with no sign of editing or reflection tricks. Still, viewers remain unsure, debating whether it's something explainable or truly out of this world. Vegas cloud glow. During a flight from Las Vegas to Seattle on July 31st, 2025, a passenger noticed something unusual outside the window. A glowing object was seen flying at a distance.
Oh my god, did you see that?
Matching the plane's speed for a short time. Without any warning, it suddenly disappeared into the clouds, leaving passengers quietly puzzled.
Oh!
Antarctica UFO. While walking past a train one day, a man spotted something unusual glinting in the ice below. Curious, he zoomed in and realized it wasn't any ordinary object. It looked like a UFO. The sight left him pausing, trying to make sense of what he was seeing. He kept replaying the moment in his mind, wondering if this was something otherworldly, or if there was a simpler explanation. USS Omaha sighting. The USS Omaha footage has been getting a lot of attention lately. It was recorded by the ship's crew and later confirmed by the Pentagon as real. In the clip, you can see a glowing object moving alongside the Navy ship before it suddenly drops into the ocean.
Took off. Okay.
The moment looks calm but strange, and no one seems to know what it was. It's one of the few ocean sightings the military has ever shared publicly.
Whoa, splashed. Mark bearing and range.
Extraterrestrial activity. While enjoying a quiet evening on his rooftop, a man suddenly noticed a bright light in the clear sky. At first, he thought it was just a reflection, but it soon became clear that the glow came from something solid. The object slowly rotated, moving in a way he had never seen before. He couldn't help but wonder if it was a spaceship or some kind of UFO. The calm sky made the sight even more striking, leaving him questioning what he had just witnessed. Synchronized sky movement. This viral clip shows a group of glowing lights hanging quietly in the sky, perfectly still, like they were waiting for a signal. Then, all at once, they began moving upward together in perfect sync, as if following some kind of mission.
What is it? It's going for a long time.
People who saw the footage were convinced those were UFOs trying to secretly gather information from Earth. Desert UFO. Out in a remote part of Saudi Arabia, a video surfaced that's got people talking. The clip shows a strange object hovering in the distance, and some viewers immediately suggested it could be a UFO. Or even hint at aliens nearby. Others weren't so sure, wondering if it might actually be a large military vehicle. The footage sparked plenty of discussion online, with everyone sharing guesses. Whatever it was, the short clip left viewers curious and debating long after it appeared. Zooming night object. A TikTok user recently shared a clip from her Ring door camera, and it's been getting a lot of attention. The footage shows a strange glowing object zooming past her house at night. It moved so quickly that the camera barely caught it. But the lights looked nothing like a plane or drone. People who watched the video kept slowing it down, trying to figure out what that mysterious thing could have been. Daylight metallic mystery. A TikTok user recently shared a video he took while driving, and it's been making people curious. In the clip, a massive metallic object can be seen floating mid-air. The reflection on its surface looked real, not like an edited effect. People online can't agree if it's artificial intelligence or something unexplained. Whatever it was, it definitely caught everyone's attention. Real UFO proof. Out of nowhere, two massive objects appeared high above an unknown location, instantly drawing attention. Their unusual shapes and glowing lights made it clear they weren't ordinary aircraft. They moved smoothly, almost like they were aware of being watched. When the footage spread online, people couldn't stop replaying it, trying to figure out what they were seeing. Questions quickly followed about what might be hidden from the public. Arizona Spacer. Back in 1975, a group of loggers working in Snowflake, Arizona, came across something they couldn't explain. Deep in the forest, a metallic disc hovered silently among the trees, glowing faintly against the night sky. The men stood frozen, unsure of what they were looking at. Over time, rumors spread that one of them disappeared for several days and came back with strange stories about being taken aboard the craft. None of it was ever proven, but the original sighting remains one of Arizona's most puzzling mysteries, still talked about decades later. Beijing night mystery. A new video from October 2024 has caught major attention after showing what looks like a large UFO floating above Shunyi in Beijing. The clip shows a bright object staying still in the night sky, far above the city lights. People in the comments mentioned seeing similar lights recently, making the mystery grow even more. Could this be something beyond ordinary aircraft? Colorado mystery. A video filmed deep in the woods of Colorado has caught everyone's attention online. The footage shows a massive black object hovering between the trees, moving slowly but steadily. The shape looked too perfect to be a shadow or reflection. Viewers say it's one of the clearest UFO captures ever made in the area. The way it floated quietly through the forest made it even more mysterious. People are calling it solid proof that something unusual is happening out there, maybe closer than we think. Glowing saucer. What started as a quiet evening in a neighborhood quickly turned into a moment no one expected. People came out of their homes, phones ready, staring at a glowing saucer hovering far in the sky.
It's a UFO for real, y'all!
It stayed perfectly still, completely silent. Then, a bright blue beam appeared beneath it, stretching toward the ground. The light looked almost solid, like a bridge between the sky and Earth. Neighbors kept recording, unsure of what they were seeing, as the scene turned quietly unreal.
That is crazy!
Thunderstorm UFO. A clip from Vietnam taken on June 1st shows something quite unusual in the middle of a thunderstorm. As the lightning flashed, a round object appeared clearly in the sky. It looked still, almost as if it was just hanging there above the clouds. The person recording seemed surprised, but kept filming as the circular shape stayed in view for a few seconds. The light from the storm made it easy to see its outline, leaving many wondering what it actually was. Trough sky mystery. This next clip starts with a fast-moving object flying past a plane window, and what caught most people's attention was a clear marking on it that read TRUFF. The footage quickly spread across platforms, leaving viewers unsure whether it was a real UFO or just something else caught at the right moment. Many are sharing their guesses online, while others are still replaying the clip trying to figure it out. Whatever it was, it surely sparked a new wave of curiosity. Purple light sighting. In Kingsville, a photographer out at night capturing the sky as part of his hobby noticed something unusual through his lens. A soft purple light was moving slowly across the dark sky, unlike any aircraft he'd seen before. It stayed visible for a while, drifting calmly yet steadily before fading into the distance. The footage, taken in 2025, has left many wondering if these quiet appearances are becoming more frequent. Maybe these unidentified crafts aren't as far away as people once thought. Floating sky cube. A passenger on a flight over Bangkok, Thailand, recently filmed something that left viewers completely puzzled. Through the plane window, a cube-shaped object was seen floating steadily above the clouds. It didn't move like a normal aircraft and had sharp, defined edges that stood out clearly against the bright sky. Whether it was a rare drone, an optical illusion, or something entirely new, this cube in the sky surely caught global attention. Colorful night lights. A couple walking toward their home one evening noticed something unusual above them. In the dark sky, an object with colorful lights blinked softly in one spot.
Oh my god, what the is happening? What is that? What is that?
Staying perfectly still. It didn't drift or fade, just hovered quietly as if observing the ground below. The couple stood still for a moment, watching the lights flash in different shades before slowly dimming out. The short clip they recorded later spread online, leaving many wondering what could remain so still in the open night sky.
Holy
What
is that?
What is happening?
Glowing mystery. Recently, strange glowing crafts have been appearing across the skies, and one video from Staten Island has caught everyone's attention. Shared on Instagram, it shows several bright objects hovering in perfect formation.
Like, look at those colors. That is so bright.
Their size compared to small cars. They moved quietly, almost as if scanning the neighborhoods below. Similar reports have surfaced from New Jersey, where many believed they were drones, though none looked quite like this. Now sightings are spreading even farther, reaching places like California. With every new clip, curiosity keeps growing, leaving people to wonder if these are advanced human-made machines or something far beyond our reach.
I have no evidence at this time that the reported drone sightings pose a national security or a public safety threat.
Gliding green circle. A man walking through town recently filmed something that caught his eye above the streets. A circular object with glowing green lights underneath drifted slowly across the sky, moving so smoothly it almost looked like it was gliding. People online noticed how it wasn't like any drone or plane they'd seen before. The quiet movement gave the whole scene an oddly peaceful, yet mysterious feeling. Blinking bird light. An Instagram user recently shared a video that left many viewers surprised. It showed a bird flying normally across the sky, but what stood out was a small blinking light attached to it. The bird moved naturally, flapping its wings as usual, yet the steady flash kept going the whole time. The clip sparked plenty of guesses, with some jokingly asking if birds are now being used to watch us. Norway sky flash. A person in Norway recorded a video from their building showing a bright object flying quietly across the sky. The lights on it glowed steadily, making it easy to spot against the night backdrop. For a few seconds, it stayed visible, moving slowly as the person kept filming. Then, suddenly, it shot off to the other side at an incredible speed, disappearing almost instantly. The quick reaction made many believe it moved intentionally, as if aware it was being watched. Turkey UFO. This 2008 footage from Turkey still gets people talking even today. It shows a massive object in the night sky that looked nothing like any known aircraft. The shape and movement was clear on camera, making it one of the most talked about clips in UFO history. Experts who reviewed it said the recording was genuine, not edited or staged. Many still call it one of the clearest pieces of UFO evidence ever caught on film. Laser reflection UFO. Late one night, a man decided to test something unusual he saw shining in the sky. He aimed a small laser pointer toward the object just out of curiosity. To his surprise, the light didn't just vanish. It bounced back from the same direction. The quick flash of response left him speechless, as if the object had noticed him. The short clip quickly spread online, and many agreed it didn't look like any normal reflection from a plane or satellite. Plane saucer sighting. A passenger looking out from a plane window noticed something unusual flying beside them. A metallic saucer-shaped object was gliding at almost the same speed as the aircraft, keeping a steady distance. The passenger quickly took out their phone and began recording as it stayed in view for several seconds before drifting away. The calm yet steady movement of that object has left many wondering what exactly it was. Gliding cloud shape. During a public event, a speaker stood addressing a crowd when something unusual appeared behind her. One of the attendees, recording the moment, noticed a pale object moving gently across the clouds in the background. Its shape didn't match any aircraft or balloon, and it seemed to glide smoothly out of sight. The video later surfaced online, leaving viewers puzzled about what quietly passed above that day. Japan sky saucer. A family in Japan recently shared a TikTok video showing something massive hovering outside their apartment window, filmed from one of the top floors. The clip reveals a huge saucer-shaped object hanging silently in the sky. The family's voices can be heard in the background, clearly surprised by what they were witnessing. The short video quickly spread, leaving viewers wondering how close that thing really was. Blinking contagion object. During a casual evening hangout in Contagium, a few students noticed some strange bright lights. At first, they thought it was just a plane, but then the lights began blinking in unusual patterns across a large floating object.
Viado, vamos a chavinha dela, viado.
Não, cê é doido.
Em algum lugar, viado.
The moment turned quiet as they realized it wasn't moving like anything familiar. One student pulled out a phone and started recording while the others watched in awe. The short clip later went viral, sparking talk of a possible UFO sighting.
Lógico que tem. É, é via Bluetooth.
Deve ser igual.
Outer Banks orbs. People relaxing on the beaches of North Carolina's Outer Banks were caught off guard when 14 bright orbs appeared over the ocean. The glowing lights hovered quietly, lined up in a way that looked almost too precise.
Land, no nothing.
Beachgoers began filming, unsure of what they were seeing as the orbs stayed perfectly still above the water. They didn't drift or fade, just remained in place for several minutes before vanishing one by one. The videos soon spread online, leaving everyone wondering what those lights really were.
Bam! What is that?
China night orbs. Recent footage from China has been gaining attention after showing several colorful orbs scattered across the night sky.
Like, look at those colors. That is so bright.
Each light appeared at a distance from the other, glowing in different shades. What caught people's eyes was how steady they stayed, almost as if placed intentionally.
Like, there's nothing else around.
Buenos Aires UFO. Driving through Buenos Aires, a couple captured a huge metallic object gliding right beside their car.
Ariel, mira eso, amigo.
Its surface looked smooth, with visible panels and faint openings that reflected the city lights. What surprised viewers most was how quietly it moved, staying perfectly level with the vehicle. The footage spread fast, with many calling it one of the clearest sightings yet. It surely left everyone wondering what flew so close that night.
Ariel, mira eso.
Glowing shapes. A man in New York City recorded something strange on September 24th, 2025. From his building, he spotted a glowing object hovering far away. The video starts shaky but becomes clear as he stabilizes it later on. What surprised viewers most was how the object seemed to release smaller, glowing shapes from underneath. The moment looked unreal, yet the footage stayed steady till the end. People online kept replaying it, trying to figure out what they just saw. Are you watching closely? Delaware night lights. A recent video from Delaware has caught attention online. It shows several flashing lights in the night sky that didn't look like reflections or aircraft.
What the
The lights blinked in a steady rhythm, spread out in a pattern that seemed too organized to be random. Viewers were left wondering what they really witnessed.
What is this? This is crazy.
Above cloud mystery. A recent video uploaded online shows a glowing object far above the clouds, shining with soft flickers of light that almost look like windows. The object's shape isn't clear, but it doesn't match anything familiar in the sky. People who watched the clip couldn't look away. The movement felt too smooth, too steady to be random. Whether it's a real UFO or simply a reflection, one thing's certain: it gives off a sense of mystery that's hard to ignore. Dancing UFO. People couldn't believe what they were seeing that day. A strange object quietly floating high above the ground. It didn't look like a plane or a drone, just something completely different. Phones came out fast, and the video went viral within hours. Many thought it might be some kind of advanced flying robot, but nobody could confirm it. The object moved smoothly, with no sound or visible wings, leaving everyone scratching their heads. Whatever it was, it definitely wasn't something ordinary. UFO above house. One morning, a man stepped into his backyard, expecting nothing out of the ordinary. That's when he noticed something unusual hovering above his house. The object stayed in place for a while, moving slowly, as if studying the area.
It's in the top one. It's moving. Hurry up, it's moving.
He watched closely as it drifted across the sky, curious and unsure of what it could be. Then, just as quietly as it appeared, it disappeared from view. For a moment, he stood there, left wondering what exactly had floated above him that morning.
No, it's going. It's gone.
NASA UFO vanishes. While monitoring the cameras aboard the International Space Station, the crew noticed something unusual at the edge of the frame. A strange object appeared, moving in a way that didn't match anything familiar. As the footage was studied, many began to suggest it could be a cylindrical UFO floating silently in space. Before anyone could get a closer look, the object vanished as quickly as it arrived. The brief sighting left everyone wondering what had just been captured on camera. Pilot encounter. In 2023, a private pilot flying an aircraft had an experience he'll never forget. While cruising through clear skies, he noticed something strange moving ahead, fast and completely silent. The object had no visible engines or wings, yet it glided effortlessly at incredible speed. The pilot and his passenger quickly started recording, capturing rare footage of what many are calling one of the most convincing UAP sightings ever. Whatever that thing was, it didn't look like anything built by humans. UFO on pyramid. A new video has taken the mystery of the pyramids to another level. It shows what appears to be a UFO slowly descending onto the Giza pyramids. The footage caught viewers by surprise, with many stopping to watch it again and again. People started wondering if this could explain some of the secrets surrounding the ancient structures. The clip is clear enough to spark debate, leaving plenty of questions unanswered. Strange saucer. A group of friends were out at night when they noticed something unusual in the sky. There was a glowing saucer with greenish-blue lights hovering quietly.
Can you see with the camera? What is it?
What caught their attention even more was a strange-shaped object hanging right beneath it, almost like it was being carried. The scene looked unreal, yet too clear to ignore. Some thought it could be a UFO, while others guessed it might be part of a secret project. Whatever it was, that night left everyone wondering what they had really seen above them.
Can you see what the
Otherworldly object. For anyone still doubting the idea of extraterrestrial life, this footage might just change your mind. A passenger on a flight couldn't believe what they were seeing when a massive object appeared right outside the plane window. Floating beside the aircraft, it had an unusual shape that didn't look man-made at all. The passenger quickly started recording, trying to capture every detail. The object stayed for only a short while before fading into the clouds, leaving everyone who's seen the video questioning what exactly was flying alongside that plane. Gray's UFO. Late one night, a strange craft lit up the sky, gliding quietly above without making a sound.
What is it? It's going for a long time.
Its bright lights and unusual shape instantly caught people's attention. Some said it looked like something straight out of science fiction, while others linked it to the mysterious gray aliens. Interestingly, the Greys aren't always seen as extraterrestrials. They're believed by some to be humans from the distant future, evolved with larger heads and thinner bodies. If that's true, could this ship belong to time travelers returning to observe us, or maybe to change something about their own history? V-shaped aircraft. Have you ever looked up at the sky and seen something that just didn't make sense? That's what happened to a man one quiet evening when he spotted a V-shaped craft gliding smoothly overhead. It made no sound at all, just drifting with perfect precision. It didn't look like any plane or drone he'd ever seen. Some say it might have been advanced military tech, but others believe it could be something far more mysterious. The sight lasted only a short while, yet it left him completely speechless, wondering what exactly had just flown above him. Secret mission. One night, people looked up and froze. A glowing green light floated quietly above the town, way too still to be a plane or drone. Then, out of nowhere, another light split from it and started drifting off like it had its own plan.
Wait, what? Is they here?
Everyone whipped out their phones, but before anyone could figure out what was happening, both lights faded into the darkness. Some called it a prank. Others said it felt too precise to be human-made. And now, let's move on to the subscriber's pick. During a quiet night in Kentucky, a person captured something unusual in the sky that immediately drew attention. A mysterious object hovered silently, glowing with a sharp red light that flashed every few seconds.
Here it comes, here it comes. There it is.
Each glow was bright and distinct, standing out clearly against the dark backdrop. The object moved slowly, which made the sighting even more intriguing. The short video quickly circulated online, leaving viewers puzzled and discussing what it could be. Whether it was a drone, a reflection, or something completely unknown, the clip sparked curiosity and debate among many who saw it. With that, see you next time.